6, 8. Okay. You ready to flow? You got your cheat sheets out and handy? Thursday's group fucked up big time.
Yeah, I watched the video this morning.
Oh, that was weird. Thursday,
I don't know why it's
there was only
doing this.
the subtitles, so I was reading and the audio wasn't working. It was fun.
Did you do, what is it, MP4 or whatever? Did you?
I don't know. I clicked through like 3 different links on it and only ended up being subtitles. It was just weird watching you guys mouth words.
There it is.
But I'd call on somebody and they'd go, I don't have my notes. I don't know what to do. And it's, oh, shit. Okay, so you got your cheat sheets available. We are taking this as if it is a third affirmative assignment. You just skip it. Morning, Amber. I just showed Dale my head. We look alike.
Mine's a little more trim though.
Yeah, I need a haircut.
Like every
What do you
Thursday.
even get a haircut for? I mean, it's like, what are you cutting, really?
Well,
Really
if I let it go another week, I end up looking like a Cupid doll. This little thing in the middle. You know.
Oh, just, yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't look good. But I remember when I used to be able to put it in a ponytail. So, you got your cheat sheets out, Amber? Good, good. And then,
so we don't need the negative flow right now. We just need the cross-X, right?
We need both.
That is the negative flow.
Yeah, it helps you get the oofer stuff down and conversation good proper.
So the one cross-X stuff is good for, like Andre said, figuring out your oofer. Jack Miguel Samana.
Believe me, it's gonna come in handy.
Yeah, we still got a couple of weeks, so I haven't put it in concrete, but it looks like we're going to have the last 8 classes will be the third affirmative in cross-X and the fourth affirmative in cross-X. So the 2 weeks in December and the last 2 weeks of November without Thanksgiving, of course. So we've got a month to get this shit done. And Andre, what's your job?
Recording.
Okay.
I'm ready today. I already showered.
Recording in progress.
Okay.
I just showered.
So, Amber, you can't swear anymore. I'm recording. Okay. So.
It's not me.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 2, 5, 8, 9. Okay. So when I'm done, I'm going to ask Amber to give me a number 1 through 8. That person will do the negative. You're going to start at the top of the case and work your way down to the end of proof 2. Then I'm going to call on somebody else to do the last proof plus start out the next one. So you'll get it as we go. So you ready? Okay. Hi, my name's Anonymous.
Hello, Anonymous.
So, proposition: women should not be obligated to sign up for the selective service. By women, I mean of, relating to, or being the sex that typically has the capacity to bear young or produce eggs. Where do these people find their definitions? So, trying to be all inclusive at the beginning part, and then nope, you gotta have to produce eggs. So, and that's interesting because aren't women born with all the eggs they're ever gonna have? So
yeah, I haven't had biology yet. I'm sorry.
But they don't produce eggs; they move eggs. egg movers. Amber, as a representative of the female side, which is why when my eldest was in utero, I was all freaked out because all the acid I used to do, and I went, I'm going to screw up the baby. And the doctor just laughed. She looked at me and went, dude, you get new sperm every day, all right? So unless you did it yesterday, just say no to drugs. All right, by selective service, the U.S. federal agency that facilitates the mobilization of the military forces by requiring the registration of males between the ages of 18 and 26 to register.
Don't women have to register now?
My contention,
sorry,
it's okay, is that women are not physically equipped to be drafted. My first proof comes from an excellent source, then they're all going to be excellent, just so you know. Because that way you have to concentrate on finding the oofer instead of the easy and appropriate authority, okay? Women and men simply do not stand on an equal playing field, physically or psychologically, when it comes to force and violence. It's a biological fact. There is a clear distinction between male and female sexes regarding their predisposition to violence. My second proof from an excellent source says combat roles are already open to women. But of course, if women registered for selective service and a draft was in fact implemented, the number of females in the military front lines would skyrocket. This would weaken our forces and unnecessarily cost both male and female blood. Further, a mixed gender unit has been injured twice as often as an all-male unit with that because they are less accurate with infantry weapons and less efficient at removing wounded troops from the battlefield. And my last proof from an excellent source says military women average 2 to 10 times men's injuries. This means an even higher turnover where the physical demand and intensity is much, much greater in combat units during wartime. Now stand open for cross X.
Hey.
Thanks. Amber, 1 through 8, please.
7.
7. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Amber, you're up. No. It's Raphael. Raphael. Rafael Garcia. Rafi, you in there? Okay. Jack. Go in a closet. Shit. Okay, Miguel. Rock and roll.
So, is this the one where we have to do 2 contentions or just one? Oh, 2?
Mm-hmm.
Well, this is, you have bad prima facie, so.
I did not meet my prima facie responsibility.
Meet your prima facie responsibility, and it's too late to add it now.
Okay, you got to tell me what I didn't do.
Oh, you didn't give your second contention, and it's too late to add it now.
There you go. Good.
So we're still gonna have to rip it up.
Yep.
Good. Yeah, I didn't even catch that. That was a good one.
Mm-hmm.
Your prop was women should not be obligated to sign up for selective service.
Correct.
You give your definitions, And your contention was women are not physically equipped to be drafted?
Good. I'm going to pause you right there. Are women presently obligated to sign up for the selective service?
No.
No.
I thought they were.
So am I
So
asking for a change?
no,
No.
you're not asking for a change.
So I have a bad prop.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh.
All right. Now go down to proof 1.
Your proof 1 was well, what I got, I didn't write the whole proof down, but it was just begging the question because you didn't.
Wait, what's your first question?
Oh, did they give us any proof?
It's what they said.
That's anecdotal, and I don't accept anecdotal proof.
Okay.
And then I got begging the questions because you didn't really state what the physical differences were.
Mhm.
And begging the question is a form of illogic, and I don't accept illogical proof.
Okay. So you're saying it doesn't link, and you could also make the argument it just repeats it.
Yeah.
So good. Proof 2.
And then your proof 2 was basically saying that with women, forces are weaker, and then that could be again.
What's the first question?
Oh, did they give us any questions?
Good job, Andre. It's what they said.
That's anecdotal, and I don't accept anecdotal proof.
Mm-hmm.
And for that one, I'm going to use. He's begging the question again because you don't define any physical differences. So begging the question is a form of illogic, and I don't accept the logical proof.
There you go. Give me number 1 through 6.
We'll go 1.
1 is Fernando. You in there, Fernando?
Yes.
All right. Proof 3, please. And you're going to start the next one.
Okay. There was they said that women were less accurate in the battlefield.
It says that they're more likely to get injured.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
They're more likely to get injured than men.
Yes.
And that is.
What's the first question? Look at Andre. Yesterday's class started chatting with each other.
Did they give us any proof?
Yeah, let's say, does it give us any proof?
It's what they said.
That's anecdotal, and I do not accept anecdotal proofs.
Okay.
Is it because you have not given me enough relevant?
No. Okay, just quick review. Listen to the proof. If it doesn't link or it simply repeats the contention, it's begging the question. If there's only 1 or 2 things giving, it's a hasty generalization. And 3 or more things is usually causation. So of those 3, which one is it, Fernando?
Is it causation? Damn.
What was my contention? Women are not physically equipped. And my proof says they get injured more. Does that prove they're not physically equipped?
No.
So that would be
that would be an authority.
Andre? Go ahead, Andre. Andre wants to tell you.
You can use begging the question
Hmm.
because he simply repeats the statement over again.
No,
And
I don't.
the logic.
I don't repeat it.
Oh, you didn't give us a good clarification between women's.
It doesn't
Could be a
link.
hasty generalization.
It doesn't link. They get hurt more. Does not link to they're not physically equipped. You see that, Fernando?
Could you also use hasty generalization?
Yes. It was just
Yeah.
two.
Okay.
But of the two, calling it a hasty generalization for the contention isn't as appropriate as it has nothing to do with the contention. Okay, so go with the begging the question on that one. But yeah, technically, they get hurt more is only one thing, but it doesn't link. So what's it doing there in the first place? All right, Fernando, you're going to be doing first on this one. So you ready?
Okay.
I have a question before we start.
Yes.
Okay, so as you're speaking, I'm trying to take notes. What's an easier way? Because once we're trying to rip it apart,
Mm-hmm.
my notes are everywhere. So
Okay, so you're listening to the proof. Does it simply repeat the contention or does it not link to the contention? You just write BTQ. Begging the question. If I say something is beneficial,
Like,
what
what?
did you think it
It's
was?
like, what does that mean?
I don't know, man. I've been watching Mindhunter. I'm like, bind, torture, what?
There's always two in a class, I tell you. But so it's begging the question then. If there's only one or two things, if I say something's beneficial and I give you one benefit or two benefits, and all I do is that. Okay, they gave me two benefits for this proof. That's hasty generalization. Poof, done. You don't need to get down all the words. Just
So you
get
don't have to
down-
necessarily repeat the proof. You just have to say that's begging the question. It's a
You
form of logic, and I
summarize.
don't
Well, you
accept it.
summarize the proof. Okay, in this proof, you said women are injured more. Yeah. Did they give us any proof? That's anecdotal. Don't accept anecdotal proof. Besides that, it begs the question because it doesn't link to your contention. Okay, if I say it's beneficial and I only give you two, after the anecdotal question, you would go, in this proof, you only gave us two benefits. That's a hasty generalization. So you point out why it is that illogic. Okay, and in this case, they did that like that. Now, they did give me three proofs or three good things, show benefits. Yay. I asked the anecdotal question and I said, so does whatever cause those three things? I don't have to repeat back, so if the affirmative goes, it helps your endoplasmic reticulum, your nucleus, and the little floaty things on the side. Okay, so after the anecdotal question, does what you're saying cause advantages for the endoplasmic reticulum, the nucleus, and those little things floating on the side? You don't have to say all those words. Does it cause those three things?
Okay. I
Does
did
it-
try to take down all the information.
Yeah, does it cause it all the time?
Yeah, you get lost trying to do that.
Hell yeah.
I ignored all that stuff. I just count in my head what it is. He's begging it. Is he asking it? And then I write down the numbers, the flashes for benefits or whatever.
Okay.
I ignore whatever I ignore it all. So I ignore it all because
See, that helps so much more.
I get lost trying to figure out what he's asking me. I just figure out proof, contention, is a match, link. You know what I'm saying? And
And I don't know. I've shown you that a few times.
Well, I've always just seen
Right,
how-
and then when it comes to the cross
Ryan.
sex, I'm like, oh
Yeah.
man,
Yeah.
three linesmen, what?
it
Yeah.
was just confusing for me because I'm a person that has to have everything down. So
Yeah.
whenever you explained it to me the first time,
Mhm.
I just thought that by tally marking it, I wasn't explaining myself.
Is that what it's called?
tally marks.
Tally marking. Nice. Everything has a name, huh? But yeah, that's it, Amber. Does it cause those three things? Does it cause it all the time? Does it cause, what percentage of the time it causes those three things? Yeah.
We
Are
don't
there other
care.
causes for those
Yeah.
three? Yeah.
We just want to figure out, can you prove it or not? I don't care what it is. Can you prove it?
And so what you're doing is you're not listening to the content as much as looking for the reasoning used in that content. How did they get there? And then whatever their conclusion, because there's going to be a couple that there's 6 or 7 things in the proof. And some of them are using language that you don't understand. Okay. You all know endoplasmic reticulum, right?
You should. I mean, everyone is.
It's squiggly things in the cell. So it was my favorite as a kid. So that's helpful, Amber? Fernando, you ready to go?
Yes.
Good answer. Hi, my name's Krista. What's up? My proposition is that all people should be organ donors. By all people, I mean all living human beings of all ages. By organs, a part of an organism that is self-contained or has a specific vital function. Donor is once you are declared dead, you can recycle yourself. My contention, organ donation is beneficial. My first proof from an excellent source says, organ donation can save people's lives who have end-stage organ disease. My second proof from an excellent source says, researchers today study disease with the help of donated human organs and tissues that do not meet the criteria for transplantation. So even if your organ isn't good for donation to a person, it can be used for research to help people. An untold number of patients can benefit from the medical advances that result from their use in ongoing studies. I'm now open for cross-ex.
Yay.
Thank you.
I'll be right back though. I have a
Yay.
maintenance guy here.
Fernando, start us out.
So let me start you off with the proof.
No, you start out. Did I meet my prima facie responsibility? Do I have a good prop? And does my contention link to the proposition? If one or more of those things is not good, you point it out right away. Because Andre's dying to jump on this.
Stop, leave me alone.
Andre, you're my inspiration, man.
You stop that. I'm trying to be sitting here calm right now, like, just give me at it. Just
You're my
let me out.
favorite. You're my favorite squid. Gotta mess with you. Okay. Go ahead, Fernando. Did I meet my prima facie responsibility of providing 2 contentions with 3 proofs each?
Yes.
No. First off, I only gave you 2 proofs in contention.
I was like, wait,
Yeah, there's 2 proofs.
And second, I didn't give you a second contention, so you point that out.
You didn't give me. What is it? You didn't give me.
A third proof to contention 1 or a contention 2, and it's too late to add it now.
Look back on my notes, but I can't see. Can't find it.
That's easy, really. Let me get some coffee.
You could just pull it up on. He has it on the class notes.
Yeah, that's where I'm looking.
Just say what I said. So, Fernando, repeat after me. The affirmative did not meet their prima facie responsibility
The affirmative did not reach the prima facie authority
responsibility
or responsibility
by providing a third proof for contention 1
by providing a third proof for contention 1
and giving a complete contention 2.
and giving a complete contention 2.
And it's too late to add it now.
And it's too late to add it now.
There you go. Now go to my proposition. Now you just repeat back the proposition to me.
All people should be organ donors.
Yes. And I define people and organ donor. You say that.
Do you define people
Organ donor.
organ donors?
Yep. And your contention was?
Organ donors can be beneficial.
Yep. Organ donation is beneficial. Now you go to the first proof.
Proof 1 was organ donors can save people's lives.
Yep.
And
Now you ask the Andre question.
Help me out, Andre.
Did they give us any proof?
Oh, did they give us any proof
It's what they said.
that it is anecdotal and I do not accept anecdotal proofs?
Okay. Now what's the other form of reasoning used? Did I show that organ donation is beneficial?
Yes.
Yeah, I did. So it's not begging the question. Did I give you 3 different ways it's beneficial?
No.
So then it would be,
Oh, that is that causation?
no. It's a hasty something
Hasty generalization.
because I only gave one thing. You say that.
Because you only gave me one benefit.
And that's form of illogic.
And that's form of logic.
And I do not accept illogical proof.
And I do not accept logic proof.
There you go. Done and done. It is very formulaic. Anecdotal question, summary why you can't accept it. One other form of reasoning, you point it out and identify it, ask the right questions, or explain why it's illogical and why you don't accept it. So give me a number 1 through 6, Fernando.
7.
7 is Christopher.
All right. Where am I taking over from?
Proof 2. You got proof 2.
Okay. So, let's see. I start off with, did they give us any proof?
It's what they said.
That's anecdotal, and I do not accept anecdotal proof. Let's see. Was it beneficial?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay. So, does organs cause benefits?
Organ donation causes benefits, yes.
Okay. Does organ donation cause benefits all the time?
No.
What percent of the time does organ donations cause these benefits?
No idea.
Are there other causes for these benefits?
Oh, sure.
Because you have not ruled out alternative causality, I cannot accept it.
Okay, you just used 20 some seconds to do that. What's an easier way? Anybody?
I could.
Making the question, hasty generalization.
Well, not the first one, but the second one.
HG, there's only one.
Yeah,
You
I
gave
only
us
gave you one thing.
One thing.
Okay.
And Andre?
That's a form of algebra proof. And I do not accept algebra proof.
There you go. Good. You're going to start us out on this one, Christopher.
Okay.
My name is Jane.
Good morning, Ian.
Hey, Gene.
What's up? My proposition, everybody should eat fresh foods. By everybody, all people that can eat. And by fresh foods, any unprocessed foods. I will contend, fresh foods are healthy. My first proof from an excellent source says, fresh foods are not frozen or preserved in any way, and they're sourced locally so they retain their nutritional value and flavor. Also, fresh ingredients promotes improved health and boosts nutrients and flavor. My second proof from an excellent source says, freezing food has been shown to decrease the nutrient value of a meal. Fresh fruits and vegetables have a higher water content, and therefore they offer natural hydration. Enzymes in fresh food help with digestion and nutrient absorption. And also enzymes are removed from fresh foods for it to have shelf life, and that makes them processed, and that's bad. My third proof comes from an excellent source. Says most vegetables are naturally low in fat, low in calories, and none have cholesterol. This helps to maintain healthy blood pressure. The dietary fibers help reduce blood cholesterol levels. And fiber, which is important so you can poop, helps to reduce constipation and diverticulitis. I'm now open for cross-X, Christopher.
Yeah.
Yay.
Thank you.
So you did not meet your prima facie
Responsibility.
responsibilities.
By what didn't I do?
By not giving a good prop.
By not having a second contention.
Oh yeah, by not having a second contention.
Oh, I got it. Hold on. Fresh food is
Oh,
good for your teeth.
By
My
not
first
having-
proof.
a good prop and a good contention link.
Ran out of time.
Oh, ran out of time. Oh, okay.
Too late to add it now.
Too late to add it now.
Yes, okay. And it's too late to add it now.
Yep. Again, that's equivalent to the district attorney or the ADA who got turfed your case, resting their case. And then, oh shit, I forgot to mention the gun. Well, it's too late.
We already rested the case.
Yeah. So if I say I'm open for cross-X, I am done. Okay. Now repeat back the prop, which was good.
You said everyone should eat fresh food.
Yep.
And you said was what, any unprocessed food?
Mm-hmm. I defined everybody in fresh foods. Mm-hmm.
And
The contention was?
the contention was that unprocessed food was unhealthy.
No, fresh foods are healthy.
Oh, fresh foods are healthy. Okay.
Mhm.
And your first proof, I actually did not get.
I gave you three things.
I think
While you think of the oofer, what's the first question you ask?
did they give us any proof?
It's what they said.
That's anecdotal, and I cannot accept anecdotal proof.
I don't. Yeah, we're going to switch those in the next one. I do not accept anecdotal.
Do
proof.
not accept.
Yeah,
anecdotal
you
proof.
bastard. You can't give us stories, that type of thing.
Okay.
So I gave you three things. So what reasoning is that?
That is begging the question?
Nope.
No. A hasty generalization?
Nope.
Oh, okay.
Begging
Causal?
begging the question occurs if I do not link or simply repeat the contention.
Okay.
Hasty generalization if I only give you one or two things. And if there's three or more, it is 98% of the time causal.
Okay.
So I gave you three. Ask the causal questions.
Okay. Does freezing food, is it freezing food?
No, fresh food.
Is it fresh? Okay. Does fresh food cause these benefits all the time?
Yes. No, that's question two. Does it cause the benefits?
Does it cause the benefits?
Yes.
Does fresh food cause these benefits all the time?
Nope.
What percent of the time does fresh food cause benefits?
No idea.
Are there other causes for these benefits?
Like drugs? Yes.
Because you have not ruled out alternative causality, I cannot accept your proof.
Give me a number 1 through 5.
2.
2. Narciso.
Okay. For your second proof, you said that freezing food decreases the value in the food, and you gave us 3 different
3 benefits for fresh stuff.
different benefits for fresh stuff.
Mhm.
Is freezing the food.
Wait.
benefits? Oh, did they give us any proof?
It's what they said.
That is anecdotal, and I do not accept anecdotal proof.
Good.
Does freezing the food cause these benefits all the time?
That's question 2.
I mean, cause these benefits?
Yes.
Does it cause these benefits all the time?
No.
What percent of the time does it cause these benefits?
No idea.
Because you have not ruled out.
Oh, question 4.
Question 4.
Are there other
Are there any other
Yeah.
other reasons for these benefits?
Drugs. Yep.
Because you have not ruled out alternative causality, I cannot accept your proof.
Okay, proof 3.
You said, and in proof 3. Oh, did they give us any proof?
It's what they said.
That is anecdotal, and I do not accept anecdotal proof. For your third proof, you said most veggies are low in something. I didn't get the whole thing.
They're
but
low in fat, low in calories, and none have cholesterol.
Yeah, but you did not link them back to your contention, and because you did not link them back to your contention, that's begging the question, and begging the question is a form of a logic, and I do not accept logical proof.
Okay, and I've been asked this before. When the affirmative goes, yeah, I did. Because the next sentence is it helps to maintain healthy blood pressure, reduces blood cholesterol levels, and lowers the risk of heart disease. So then what is it?
I would go to causal, and I would ask you, does eating the veggies cause these benefits all the time?
Yes, that's question 2. Yes.
Then I would say, does it cause these benefits all the time?
No.
What percentage of time does it cause these benefits?
No idea.
Are there any other causes for these benefits?
Drugs, yes.
Because you have not ruled out alternative causality, I cannot accept your proof.
There you go. When's the only time fresh food isn't beneficial?
When there's pesticide on it.
It's frozen.
When you I've proof 2 showed that you don't freeze this shit. Or you had it on your counter for 5 weeks and really mushy and crappy
and brown.
Okay. All right. Good job. And I liked how you immediately popped after. Oh yeah, okay then. And ripped it up. Good job. I think some of these we may have heard before, but we're going to rip them up now even better. Hi, my name's Mariah.
Hi, Mariah.
Hi, Mariah.
That's what they call the wind. My proposition, did anybody get that reference?
No.
Mm-mm.
Call the Wind Mariah. It's an old song. Okay. Back when people
Yeah, I thought so, but
back when people did drugs.
yeah.
But my proposition, all K-12 schools should require American Sign Language courses. By K-12, schools that instruct kids usually from the ages of 5 to 18. And American Sign Language courses are classes that teach students the manual alphabet and signing. I will contend there is a lack of knowledge about the deaf community in America. My first proof from an excellent source says many hearing Americans assume that just because someone cannot hear, their understanding of the world is somehow lessened. This is not the case. Deaf does not equal stupid. My second proof from an excellent source says deaf or hard of hearing people are often misunderstood when it comes to the available communications between them and others. Many hearing people cannot understand why certain deaf people cannot comprehend our lip movements, or believe that one deaf or hard of hearing person can communicate with another from a different country easily. Duh. And proof 3 from an excellent source says it is important to understand the deaf and hard of hearing communities to be able to integrate and work with them. Understanding that they are just people with a difference in abilities will reduce the misunderstanding and prejudice that are occurring between people who can hear and the deaf or hard of hearing person. Now open for cross X.
Yeah.
Yay.
Yeah.
Narciso 1 through 5.
With a 4.
3, 4. That would be Andre.
Because you didn't meet your prima facie
Responsibility.
of having
Yeah,
two
go ahead.
contentions and it's to add it now.
Okay,
But I'm gonna add I'm gonna read paper anyway.
you bet.
Your proposition was all K-12 students should require ASL.
Yep.
You defined all K-12 ASL.
Mm-hmm.
Your contention was lack of knowledge.
There is a lack of knowledge about the deaf community in America.
Mm-hmm. For your first proof, did they give us any proof?
That's what they said.
That's anecdotal. I'm doing some anecdotal proof.
Okay.
It's doesn't link to your contention.
Why not?
It simply repeats the contention over again.
And
it's a form of a logic proof.
And
I do accept. And they do that. You can say logical proof.
Okay.
And your second proof,
Mm-hmm.
you stated that. Can you repeat again? Number 2 proof.
Sure. Deaf or hard of hearing people are often misunderstood when it comes to the communications available between them and hearing people. Hearing people cannot understand why certain deaf people cannot comprehend our lip movements. And they believe that one deaf or hard of hearing person can communicate with another deaf person who came from a different country.
Did they give any proof?
It's what they said.
It's anecdotal. I'm doing some anecdotal proof.
Mm-hmm.
Does hearing loss is it causal? I'm using causal. Does hearing loss, does deaf people how do I put this?
I'm trying to word it too, man. I'm stumped, so don't feel bad.
Like, does American Sign Language classes help all the time? Help? Or cause
I didn't mention ASL in this proof.
oh yeah. So yeah, and so
What's my contention, Andre?
Is the
lack
deaf
of knowledge.
There's a lack of knowledge
Do these
about the
content-
deaf community in America. And my proof is people don't understand why they can't comprehend our lip movements, and they think that they can communicate with a deaf person from another country easily.
Your that's the Haitian generalization.
Because
That's two examples that you prove in that. So that's a form of illogical proof, and I do not say logical proof.
there you go. So if you have a hard time figuring out how to phrase a causal question, it may not be causal.
Okay.
Okay. 1 through 4, please. Andre.
2.
2. Amber. Proof 3, please.
If you can hear my cat, I'm sorry. So, oh. Did they give us any proof?
It's what they said.
That's anecdotal, and I do not accept anecdotal proofs. Does working with no. I don't know which one it is.
What did the proof say? Sum it up.
I didn't get it all down. I know you said something with working with them, and you had your 3 benefits.
Okay, so I said it's important to understand the deaf and hard of hearing communities in order to integrate and work with them.
Okay, so let's not go there.
Mhm. So again, as you're listening to the proof, does it prove that there is a lack of knowledge about the deaf community in America?
No.
So what would that be then?
Begging the question
Because,
because it does not link to the contention,
and,
and that is a form of illogic, which I do not accept the logical proofs.
there you go. Easy peasy, huh? So again, listen to the proof. Does it link? Because if it doesn't, or it simply repeats, it's begging the question. Does saying it's important to know this prove that I don't know it? So it's important to understand deaf and hard of hearing communities so that I can integrate and work with them. Does that prove there's a lack of knowledge about the deaf community in America? Nah. Okay, so listen to see, be looking for that link as you're flowing, okay? And you'll get it. We've got a couple more weeks doing this, so we'll do it. And watching the recordings or reading the subtitles are helpful. All right, my name's Ryan.
Hey, Ryan.
What's up?
Man.
My proposition, all kids should play baseball. By kids, I mean people between the ages of 5 and 18. And baseball, the American sport, based on the British female sport of using a bat and ball. My contention, learning baseball is beneficial for kids. My first proof comes from an excellent source and says, baseball helps improve health. It puts your body through a lot of movements during a game, and running, throwing, catching, moving from side to side, and swinging a bat are all part of the game of baseball. Besides improving health, it also improves coordination. Fielding the ball on the ground or on the fly involves getting a lot of moving parts working in harmony. The last benefit here is that you will develop a high level of hand-eye coordination as you practice and learn to apply the reflexes necessary to field a ground ball, hit the ball, or to throw the baseball. My second proof from an excellent source says baseball teaches you discipline. Because kids need to undergo training and other drills to be competitive in the sport. Your kid can be disciplined at a young age along with other kids who are playing the sport. And my last proof from an excellent source says being part of a team is important. And this is essential, especially if you want to mingle and interact with people. Baseball teaches the importance of teamwork. It's a sport that does not rely on a single person like Kershaw. It is teamwork for the team to finally win the game. I'm now open for cross X.
Yay.
Thank you.
Yay.
Oh, time's up. Do you have to
I mean,
go,
I've got to
Dale?
go in about 5 minutes. So
Amber, would you
You
let
want me to
him
do
do the
this?
first two? And Amber can do proof 3. Go ahead, Dale.
all right. So you did not meet your prima facie responsibility
Facie.
by prima facie responsibility. You didn't give us 2 contentions with 3 definitions each, and you've run out of time and you cannot add it.
It's too late to add it now.
Too late to add it. So, but we'll rip you up anyway. So
Okay.
you propose all kids should play baseball. You defined it. You contend that learning baseball is beneficial for kids.
Mhm.
And do you have any proof?
For what?
Proof 1.
It's what they said.
All right. Well, that's anecdotal, and I don't accept anecdotal proof.
hmm
So, would you repeat proof 1 for me? I just put causal in 3 check marks.
Good. Then do it.
All right. So does that cause the benefits?
Does learning baseball cause those
Does
3
learning
benefits?
baseball cause those 3 benefits?
Yes.
Does learning baseball cause all 3 of these benefits all the time?
No. Have you watched the Padres play?
No. Well, what
You got
percentage of the time does learning baseball cause these benefits?
I have no idea.
Are there any causes for these benefits or other causes?
Yes.
Well, because you have not ruled out alternative causality, I cannot accept your proof.
Proof 2.
All right. Proof 2 teaches discipline.
Yep.
It's a form of hasty
Eh,
generalization. Can you prove it? Do they have any proof?
Did they give
Did
us
they
any
give
proof?
us any proof?
It's what they said.
Well, that's anecdotal, and I don't accept anecdotal proof.
Okay.
So it's a form of hasty generalization
Because
they only gave us one proof.
one
They
benefit.
didn't one benefit. So
Mhm.
it's coming to a big conclusion on limited evidence.
Just
It's a
say
form
that
of
you only
illogic.
gave one benefit.
You only gave one benefit.
There you go. And
It's a form
then,
of a logic, and I don't accept the logical proof.
Dad, everybody say goodbye, Dale.
Bye, Dale.
Bye, Dale.
Have a
Bye,
good one, guys.
Dale. Okay. Drive safe.
I will. Thank you.
Amber. Proof 3.
Okay. Did they give us any proof?
It's what they said.
That's anecdotal, and I do not accept anecdotal proofs.
hmm
And it is a hasty generalization because you only gave us 2 benefits. And that is a form of illogic, and I do not accept illogical proofs.
Got it. Good. All right. My name is Jacques.
Yo. Hi, Shake.
What's up?
Okay.
All right. My proposition, all teachers should get a free spa day once a month. By teachers, I mean anyone working in K through 16. And by free, no cost, and by spa day, get a variety of services for the purpose of improving health and relaxation through personal care treatments like hour-and-a-half long massages and facials. My contention, teaching is stressful. My first proof from an excellent source cited the American Federations of Teachers as discovering that 78% of teachers report that they are often physically and emotionally exhausted at the end of the day. My second proof from an excellent source says 30 to 40% of teachers leave the profession due to stress within 5 years. And my last proof from an excellent source says, teachers who are stressed out are less effective. Now open for cross X.
Yeah.
Raphael, rock and roll.
You did not meet the primary facia.
Prima facie responsibility.
You did not meet a primary facial responsibility
Because
you only had 3 reasonings and 1 contention.
I've got the second one. Teaching can be fun. Did you see Narciso? Do it again, Narciso. You got to say in one sentence, you didn't give us a second contention and it's too late to add it now.
You didn't give us a second contention and it's too late to add it now.
There you go. Now go to the prop.
Your prop was all teachers should have 1 free spa day a month.
Yep. We deserve it.
Your definition was all teachers working K to 12, K to 16, I mean.
Yep. So I define teachers and a free spa day. Go to the contention. You don't need to give us back the definitions. Outside of here, you may argue definitions, but in here we're accepting them. Okay.
Your contention was it will improve health.
No, teaching is stressful.
Oh, yeah.
And that's why you repeat back the prop. That's why you repeat back the contention to make sure you have it right. And there's a good point right there. So teaching is stressful, especially with students like Andre and Amber and Jack and Narciso.
Oh no.
Raphael, proof 1.
Your proof 1 was because they are exhausted or
Physically, emotionally exhausted at the end of the day. Yep. What's the first question you ask?
what's the proof or
Did they give us any proof?
did they give us any proof?
It's what they said.
That's anecdotal and I don't accept anecdotal proof.
Good. Now, what's the other form of reasoning? What was my contention, Raphael?
Your contention was it improves health?
No, teaching is stressful.
Oh, teaching is stressful?
Did I prove that teaching is stressful?
No, you didn't.
So what reasoning is that then, if it doesn't link?
Was it hasty? Or
First one. BTQ. Does saying that 78% teachers are physically and emotionally exhausted at the end of the day prove teaching is stressful? No. So what reasoning is that?
What percentage? Or
No, what's the reasoning used? It's like I've said, you listen to the proof, and if it doesn't link to the contention or it simply repeats the contention, it's begging the question. It begs the question, what does this have to do with your contention? And then you say that's a form of illogic and I don't accept a logical proof. Okay? Okay, do proof 2 then.
the second proof is because 30% leave the field, or
Due to stress, 30 to 40% teachers quit due to stress within 5 years.
what is your proof?
Did they give us any proof?
Did they give us any proof?
It's what they said.
That's anecdotal, and I don't accept your proof.
Don't accept anecdotal proof.
I don't accept anecdotal proof.
Okay. Now, what's the other form of reasoning? How many things did I give you showing teaching is stressful?
You gave us 2 things, or was it 3? One.
Just one. People quit. So if there's just 1 or 2 things, what's that called?
Illogical.
It's illogical. Which one? I'm not going to tell you what it is, but its initials are H and G.
Safety is generalization.
There you go. And that is a form of
I'm not sure.
Illogic.
form of illogic. And do you accept illogical proofs?
We don't accept the logical proof.
There you go. Good. You made it through. Jack, proof 3. No, you're doing proof number 3. It's what they said. Mm-hmm. Why? And there you go. Okay, I'm going to give you a contention, Jack. I'm going to give you a contention and a proof, and you're going to rip it up, okay? My contention: teenage drivers are more likely than older drivers to be in an auto accident. And my first proof is the risk of teenagers getting in an accident is the highest of any group. It's what they said. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay, got it. Who else has, how else can you rip this one up? That's one way. A good one. Good job, Jack.
Making the question.
Yeah, does it prove that they're more likely to be in an accident?
No.
No, it just shows that they're the number one group of getting in accidents.
The highest risk is team. That's it.
That's it. Begging the question.
ORM.
ORM.
What is that?
Oh my God.
Bringing it back to you.
What else? Amber, what's another way you can rip it up? Amber, Raphael, or Narciso?
You're just it's like you're just repeating itself basically.
You could make the claim it's simply repeating itself, so that's begging the question. But what didn't I give you in that proof?
Oh, you didn't give us a source.
There's no source.
Yeah,
So
no.
that means I'm saying it.
Yeah.
So what would you ask about that?
Would
So
be
isn't it an appropriate authority?
Yeah. But you would go on this one, you didn't give us a source from proof one, so you're saying it. Are you an expert on teenage driving? And if I say yes, what would you say?
Prove it.
That's it. Prove it.
Prove it.
Prove it, you some bitch.
Prove it.
SUMBITCH. Some bitch.
Bitch.
And if I say no, then what do you say, Amber?
That's a form of logic, and I don't accept illogical proofs.
There you go. Good job. Good job. Keep working. Andre's almost done with his third assignment, which is good. He's completely wrong, but you know.
Hey, I tried. You
I
shot
mean,
dark.
No, by definition, rap music is oxymoron, okay?
Yeah, I mean, I just, I don't give a crap about a topic. I just threw one out there just to throw it out there. I don't give a crap with the, I'm just.
There you
Good
go.
emotions, man. Good emotions.
That's because you're in America. Yes?
Exactly.
Somebody
I have
had
a question. Yeah,
Okay.
so I have a question. So when we're doing our assignment, it goes like our prop, our contention, and our three proofs, and the second contention. It'll go like that.
Yep. Prop definitions.
Definition.
Contention 1, 3 proofs. Contention 2, 3 proofs. Yep.
Okay.
Just like it's laid out on the left side of your negative flow paper.
Okay. Oh yeah, but that negative flow paper only has 2 proofs, so I put 2 proofs down for my first contention.
There's only 2 proofs in contention 1.
Yeah.
No.
On
No,
on the negative flow, yeah.
It says anecdotal, but it's still 3 proofs there though. It has a long name.
Okay.
Because the first one I write the words out. Yeah, I thought.
Okay.
God,
Yeah.
I did.
I overlooked that. My fault.
Yeah.
For a second there, I was having a flashback. Damn 70s. So,
Okay.
good. All right. So if you want to shoot me an email, feel free. I'm almost caught up and looking through them. So
Alrighty.
you
Is that
guys
next week?
do? No, you got a couple weeks.
I have my first one. I just haven't recorded it. I'm nervous.
You're not going to record it.
We're saying it in
no,
class,
no.
right?
You're
Okay.
going to say it in class to 6 other people.
Okay.
Like this, only different. So I will see you guys all next Tuesday. Make sure you watch the recording on Thursday.
All right. Hopefully
It
there's
helps.
audio.
Yeah, with audio.
Yeah.
Have a great week.
MP4 option.
There
the
we go.
fourth option?
MP4.
Okay. MP4. Okay.
Yeah.
There's 2 of them on there.
All right. Thank you
Okay.
so much, guys.
Narciso.
Yeah, can I just I've been reading my articles and I just wanted to do my proposition and my 2 real quick to run them by
Okay.
you. Fracking should be abolished.
Good.
Fracking, bad for human health is my first
Mhm.
contention, and fracking is bad for the environment is my second contention.
Perfect.
I just wanted to make sure I was on the right track.
Yeah.